Oh, sorry about that. Oh, yep.
Yet it is a gentle end that will carry us.
Enjoy your evening, ma'am.
Thank you. Okay. How's it going? Ooh, excuse me.
Here you are again.
I figured out what was going on with Onda.
Oh, yes? Do tell.
She killed the priest at St. Stephen's, at Lou's orders, although they were passed down by Campbell.
Poor Father Macmillan? What a shame. But that tracks. Funny. I got the idea there was something more to it. But thank you, Detective.
I've got something on Silky.
And what has our favorite chunky chew toy been up to?
He goes out into the woods every 28 days, like clockwork. I'm pretty sure he's trying to teach the animals, reading to them, philosophy books.
Putting Descartes before the horse and other critters, huh? Neato. Anyway, Detective, that's a start. I've been looking for a line on him for a while. Every little bit helps.
It could be a werewolf, but if it was, I didn't pick up on that.
I know about Patient's artwork.
Great! So will it animate and wreak vengeance on internet critics?
No, but it does have a really interesting skull in the middle of it. Kindred.
Aha! Whose?
Not sure, but I can tell it has power. Patient's got it via Katsumi, so it's anyone's guess.
It is worth buying a ticket to that exhibition, isn't it? Maybe I'll watch from the balcony. I do declare you've filled my cup with gossip. Good work. Now you have an appointment with an elevator. I'll catch you later. People to see, thumbscrews to apply.
Oh, the basement button doesn't do anything. God damn it. This machine needs a stern talking to.
Basement, please.
Oh, are you sure, sir? Lou Graham's penthouse is your usual destination.
Down. Definitely down. Got a hot lead.
No one's been down there for a while. There's nothing interesting in the lower levels. Indeed, I'd go so far as to say that your request is unusual. Even ill-advised.
Come on, buddy. It's your one job. It's not hard.
Of course, sir. But I just wanted to check since the downward mechanism is a little corroded and the upward mechanism is in good repair. Would you be upset if I took you to the penthouse after all?
I would be.
I would be upset. Very upset. Like, complaining to the manager upset?
But isn't the manager upstairs?
Unmaintained, and there's a strange odor. I am told the penthouse is lovely. You are certain?
Pretty please with a cherry on top.
Of course, sir. Don't say I didn't warn you.
I wonder if that was just a way to make sure we go down here without the blood to
Now
do.
to see if Sophia's theory was right. Was this the closet where Lou kept her skeletons, or just a pile of junk? Lou was never a writer, but she did have that pet one back in the 40s. The guy with the hairy hands. I don't know what was worse. The idea that Lou turned her enemies to stone, or the idea that she had angels for enemies. My buddy Willem had one of these. Always talking about that one song. The old romantic. Huh. Classical, but didn't this look just like one of Lou's hangers-on back in the 50s? What was her name? Oh, remember this. The politician. Thought he was untouchable, then these figures turned up at bars all across the state. No one took him seriously after that.
Never mind my question about whether or not you should talk to things out of whack. Okay, so the wall here gets removed. Oh, and this is...
Oh my, those eyeglasses were mighty familiar. I thought I knew what they were, but I needed to have a proper word with them.
Hello, Fabian, my boy.
Oh, I was right. Sophia was right. And here, in this place, it was Luke Graham.
A prince full of guilt and a man who can read her poker face. I'd say you're on the money. Good work, detective. Now go get your man.
Well, at least explains that there wasn't always a hole here. I was expecting this to be someone in the elevator. Curious that we have. Well, I like the detail that, you know, the one voice we heard. Oh, I should speak of voices. Get the one in the old here, but the one voice that we heard or chatted with that wasn't Fabian's voice actor was Gibbons. Unless, of course, they have the same voice actor, which could be a thing. Hello.
Marigold, my delight. Are you free?
Detective, well, my stars were right. It's been too long.
How are you not
I
cold?
could sub from your bounty.
Of course, you're always my favorite.
My dearest, that was a moment near divine. Let us part then, you and I. I got places to be.
Don't be a stranger, darling.
Oh, right, yeah, here's the entrance. So I thought the entrance was over there.
It was time to take my evidence to Prince Campbell. Time to reveal that Lou was the original Rebar killer.
Although Campbell does get killed.
Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the Rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Lou Graham staked Gideon, and I have the receipts to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
You're the prince. You're supposed to enforce the laws and the traditions. Lou broke the rules. She faked Santiago, committed the Rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, Detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old Rebar killings.
No, you...
So we're being dominated.
I have no suspects in the old Rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Try to think of the other memories. They likely weren't
Go
one.
ahead,
Oh,
Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer can walk in the daytime, not Kindred.
That is fairly conclusive. I agree.
The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
A witness heard him breathing heavily.
We know he can walk in the daytime, so this isn't a surprise. A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Werewolf, maybe?
oh, ghoul.
Ugh, you know I won't tolerate them in Seattle. There's been no hint of dog for decades.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
Our guy loves theatrics, set dressing, to provoke fear.
Or to misdirect, of course.
Of course. The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
He was a ghoul as well.
Indeed. And this points to...
Perhaps a ghoul? They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
Keen insight, Detective.
So Campbell did it because he was a ghoul originally, before he was turned.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Ah, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, loves to myth-make, to misdirect, to point away from the obvious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the Rebar killer, Detective?
Hang on. Fletcher is the I will say Campbell. Fletcher's the guy in the bar, right? I'm just double checking. Yes, he's the Ventru in the bar. Him, Campbell.
Gideon. I regret to say it, but he did the work and then vanished.
Really? You think he's capable of any of this? Besides, you said yourself, our killer is not kindred, remember?
Campbell. It's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together to clear out your rivals because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the Rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian.
Oh.
For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it.
Well, I was.
So, what have we learned here?
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the Rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Sad we couldn't, like, go for Campbell straight away. And I'm kind of sad that, you know, we didn't initially just said Lou right away. Oh.
Okay. Well,
Oh, yeah.
that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently.
He's sending himself the dreams. Well, time to do the classics. Wee. Oh. It's been a while since we've started this and Tolly's not been there. So, that was the Rebar killer. But what... how... still some other stuff needing to figure out.
The court seemed pleased that you tidied up those hunters, dear. Perhaps you might tidy up your appearance, too.
Rude.
How do you really feel about the Seattle court?
That is a dangerous question. Why do you ask?
You are older and wiser than most, and I trust your opinion.
In truth, just between you and I, my dear, I confess I rather fear them. I may be powerful in my own way, but this court is chaotic. The natural order is upset, and so am I.
What are your hopes?
For myself? Oh, not much. I don't thirst for political power. Just keep my little shop, expand my little library, acquire enough esoteric knowledge to expand my powers beyond the ken of the mightiest eldritch horrors. Perhaps purchase a small summer house.
What are your fears?
I don't fear much, except the downfall of my clan. The other clans used to shun my kind. We were deemed unnatural. Before my time, of course, but the historical tomes are full of dark recounts. The Camarilla, the Masquerade, holding our place in kindred society. This is what keeps us safe. We must make sure we do not repeat the mistakes of the past.
You have something for me to do?
You'll find a package on my contact's usual spot atop the police department building. I believe they're on high alert due to recent events, but I'm sure you'll manage.
Very well. I look forward to speaking again soon.
I do wonder how many of these we've got left. Because the conversation we had... Well, it definitely feels like the conversations we're having are leaning more towards, you know, wrapping things up. I'm heading to the roof now because the package is on the roof apparently, so...
I wonder what really happened to that Campbell guy.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Yep. There we go. No need to stir the nest. Or shake the nest. Whatever. I'm low-key hoping that we hand this over and we get an achievement for getting them all.
You do brighten the place up a bit, don't you, dearest?
Just so you know it's done.
Excellent. I look forward to sorting through this. Have a cup on the house to pep you up.
You have something for...
Not tonight.
Oh well.
Be well, Miss...
Right. I kind of want to go and talk to Silky as well. Well, once again, I'm getting the the feeling that we're wrapping things up. Oh, you know, 1 or 2 away. And I also wanted to have a look at this with...
A shepherd's dream. A killer's blades. A victory's bones.
What is this?
You must learn.
Let me give you some advice, Fletchling. You are young, and you must learn.
Oh, shit. I know that voice.
For your sire's sake,
And to ensure your own survival. Do you understand?
Rosalind. The skull. It's Rosalind. Well, I don't know what to make of that. Wow. She always was a piece of work.
Don't mind that.
Nico said the gun-happy mortal fuckers aren't sniffing around anymore. Good shit.
How do you feel about the court? The prince?
I don't pay much attention to any of them.
You have an independent spirit.
I guess so. I never felt much need to fit in. Only dead fish follow the stream, you know?
What will you do when your work is finished?
Good question. Who knows? Once you've made your greatest possible masterpiece, what's the point in carrying on? Maybe I'll just walk into the sun. Think I gotta grab some more paint before this thing dries.
Do you think you will gain acclaim and recognition when your piece is complete?
Oh, sweetie, no one ever cares about your art until after you die. And I never died. I just turned into something else. So why bother trying to impress? I create for me and me alone.
I look forward to talking again.
Very interesting.
You have been busy, Doc. First the Sabbat, and now the IAO. The arm of the law is long, is it not?
What do you most fear?
The same thing all wise kindred fear. The beast taking control. Losing what's left of my humanity and myself. Becoming something worse. It is a difficult balance between the urge to punish wrongdoers and not letting the lust for violence take over. I hunt those who deserve it. Mortal oath-breakers or those who break the law of the Camarilla.
You are wise to work with the Camarilla. This city is rife with dishonesty and devils. I'm glad we can rely on you to help.
You think I'm stupid, Nomad? You are just as manipulative as the rest of them, but not as subtle.
No, I'm
I will assist
sincere.
when it suits me, not when you blow your whistle.
If it is not too private, will you tell me of your embrace?
I was a soldier in the Second Great War. I followed orders and did things I was not proud of. And after all of it, we were betrayed by our commanders and abandoned. I met a kindred who smelled my rage and asked me if I wanted revenge. She gave me a chance for redemption after every bad thing I ever did. My old commander's wedding ring is around here somewhere, if you'd like to see. It's the one with the finger still in it.
I hear those of your clan suffer a terrible thirst. How do you control it so well?
It's not a well-kept secret, is it? Yes, we have a taste for kindred blood. This is a sin. But is it a sin to punish a sinner? Some kindred deserve to have the tables turned on them. I simply find the ones that have it coming.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. These are not Emma's earrings, but she wears them when she wishes to appear wealthy, to strip gullible young men of their wallets and their virtue.
I will deal with this. Take care, Nico.
I mean, I still wasn't trying to be thingy to Nico. I think he's doing a good stuff to the city? Question mark? Interesting. So,
Oh shit! Next time, I'll work up the courage to tell her how I
oh.
Stay away! Leave me alone! No, just go away. I'll do anything. They're trying to kill me. Get away from me! Help!
You do have a gun on you. Just saying.
Police! Police!
That's Nico's target dealt with. We should let him know.
It wasn't a clean kill. The dumpling corner, right. I kept reading that as dumping. Hello.
It is good to see you again. So, Emma will not return again for her earrings? I will be sorry not to see her. But justice must be served.
Is there...
I need to consult...
I hope you're not...
Alright. Go very quickly. See what new lines of dialogue we can have with Silky. So we now at least know whose skull it was. I guess you are able to preserve. Oh, I think. Yep. Ironically enough, I feel like this game might feel better if the streets were small, if there was a smaller play area. Or like I said, fast travel.
Now, dealing with goddamn hunters I can get right alongside. I've no room for bigots nor zealots, and they are both.
Do you wish to take down the Camarilla?
You don't mince words, do you? It is not enough to conquer. One must learn to seduce. No, I don't want to destroy them. I think nudging them around to my way of thinking is a way to make things stick.
I know you visit a friend outside the city. Tell me about them.
Ah, how whispers travel. You're concerned that old Silky is breaking bread with the Sabbat?
I am simply curious.
Aren't we all curious creatures? This friend and I, we cultivate curiosity together. For example, I've asked my friend's advice in the thorny matter of Schmidt's Park, where Lou left us with an unguarded hole into some kind of goddamn spirit realm. Now the IAO have lost their eyes. He's willing to visit to take a sounding of the scale of the fuck-up.
He is a lupine.
Keep your lip buttoned, Nomad. Lest Lou rings the dog pound and the park rots us from the inside. I'll deal with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
What are your hopes for the future?
I suppose I'd like to see my clan united. Like they say it was in the old days, without losing the passion and grit of the neonates. Words and fists together. That would be pretty cool.
What are your fears?
You know what, Fire? I don't care for clawing back useless reputations or fleeting respect. But if any clan could blow themselves up out of pure spite, it's the fucking Bruja. That's what this place is really about. A place to blow off steam. Nothing like a mosh pit to get your rage out and bond with your brothers and sisters.
So it is a sanctuary.
I wouldn't go that far. We don't need airs and graces, just a place to let loose.
You would make a fine prince.
Huh? You think so? I don't want the big chair. It'll be hellishly uncomfortable.
Your reluctance is reason enough. You do not seek power, and so will be careful with it.
It's good to hear you say that. But the job's not available. And right now, the city has plenty of raised voices. It doesn't need another.
I will see you another time.
Between him and what's his face, I definitely like Silky more. Silky might be my favorite out of the Primogen. I kind of like Nico, but I think Silky is just more interested to me. Was Fabian like the Malkavian primogen in the city? Something to consider. Where are we going? What the dead? Let's go and do this. But yeah, out of between Silky and Fletcher, I don't mind Fletcher. That's the thing. I really like a lot of the characters in the game. Right. I think the game's story and writing are very good overall. Like, super good. Super enjoyable. I think that the people left over from Nico's event thing.
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Oh, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
Yeah, and first we've got other stuff we want to do anyways.
You put down those mortal vermin yet? Goddamn rats get everywhere. Rats with goddamn guns.
Do you trust me yet?
You want the honest answer? Abso-fucking-lutely not.
I mean...
What is your problem?
Look, I'm not exactly nice at the best of times, and I don't pretend to be. But yeah, you rub me the wrong way. You just stroll into town, my town, a town I had to work to be a part of, with your big bad elder reputation and your stupid fucking name, and you're just gifted a place in the Camarilla? Oh, but you don't know how you got here, and for some mysterious reason, no one understands, you can't even fuck off somewhere else. Your story don't quite add up. Something's off about you. Fire.
I mean, true.
What is it you hope to achieve here?
We all know La Sombra are ambitious, right? I just think there's room for working with the Ventru, not against them. Lou might not be Prince anymore, and she might not be at her best right now. But she has a different kind of power. And you can bet your ass I'll keep that power safe. From threats both outside and inside the Camarilla.
What are your fears?
Gosh. Spiders and tight spaces.
You are joking.
No shit, Sheriff. Look, I don't know what your angle is here, but I'm not fucking scared of anything. The monster under the bed is me.
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Looks like it. You know the Bank of Seattle? Seems the Sabat are trying to dig in there. We have interests nearby. Can you check it out? They called the leader Sharky, and she and I have history. She's trouble.
I will deal with it. Have a good night.
The one thing I would point out to her is, yeah, we did just stroll in and whatnot, and being an elder with a reputation or whatever, but it's like, forgetting that, you know, we earned the reputation to start with. So... It's not like we're just a nobody who came in here, instantly got a position, and yada yada. Then it would be, yeah, okay, that's even more fucked up. And let's face it, she should not get on her high horse for someone who didn't do her job to get in the Camarilla. If it wasn't, you know, the correct way of doing things.
Strike true.
Intruder.
I don't know if this is going to be enough. Yep.
They died for a higher purpose.
Yeah, but you also died for no purpose.
Everyone will kneel before us.
What, Kane's name?
I've dealt with Anda's troublemaker. Nice work.
You think they would have a bit of protection with the neck? Like, with the neck collar thing, but clearly it's not that much of protection. Right.
I don't breathe.
That's just a bus stop. Oh, I should look in here. I'll wait. We'll buy a new ability in a moment. We go this way around rather than through the back door, because what's her face is probably closer to the back door than the front. And I want to talk to Fletcher first.
Oh, gunfire in the streets, like the old days. I did have a fondness for the chatter of a Tommy. Modern technology lacks charm, wouldn't you say?
You must be very well respected among your clan. Tell me, how do the rest of the Ventru in Seattle feel about the current situation?
Between you and me, there's nervousness. Campbell slain? Lou not at her best? There is a worry among some of us that this is all part of a plot to unseat us from our proper place. The idea of one from another clan on the throne, it doesn't bear thinking about.
See, and this is why I wouldn't want him as a prince. But,
Do
you know.
you have any fears? Any worries?
I suppose the number of Camarilla allies being chewed up lately is rather concerning.
You are right to be afraid. There is something rotten in this city.
Well, that's what you're here for, isn't it? To sniff it out. Not exactly inspiring confidence with that attitude, old sport.
What are your feeding preferences?
Oh, go on then. We know each other well enough now, I suppose. Between you and me, I have a thing for redheads and orphans.
I look forward to seeing you again.
How's it going?
Fire.
You asked to meet, my prince.
I did. Have you found Baker?
Not yet.
I still have hunters running around my city. That's gonna be a problem.
Tell me what you know so far.
Tali spotted a group scoping out the glacier. It looked like he'd have to get involved. Until something else drew their attention. Top prize for guessing what that could be. Maybe this child of yours had an effect.
If I find Baker at the scene, if she led them away from Lou,
Then it would seem your indiscretion has been useful. Let's hope it stays that way.
I will take care of this. Where can I find these hunters?
We had reports of them near the Aurora pawn shop.
Oh no, Nico
was particularly agitated. He wanted to talk to you. I don't need to spell out how bad it would be if they took anyone for questioning. They'd give us up in a single, absent heartbeat. And I couldn't even blame them. Still, try to prevent any unnecessary loss. Wouldn't want to give them more reason. I look forward to your report.
Hunter spotted out near Aurora Pawn. Good thing you came clean about Baker. Reckon she's the reason the hunters never made it to the glacier? We should speak to Nico.
I definitely feel like now in the game story as well, things are starting to feel a lot more, not dynamic per se, but my choices, or I'm having more of an effect on the story. Maybe I'm not. Maybe it's still smoke and mirrors. But, or just small tweaks. Excuse me. Sorry. It at least feels that way, and admittedly in a story like this, or games that push the narrative like this, sometimes you just need the feeling of having an effect. It at least sells the first playthrough.
Come in, stay a while. It is good to get out of the snow.
They tell me you have a problem.
Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not expect you to send me such a stray. Be very careful. In my back office.
My thanks. I hope your night is pleasant.
Okay. Oh, hello.